Right, the train issue, old Gala issue. We're gonna call it old Gala issue. Hello, hello, and welcome back to resolving the train problem. Right, I'll just finish this because I think it's done. I think it could be done. I'll monitor this. I think I'm done with the trains. I think I should have, maybe no. Let's see how many locomotives we have here. We have 3 over here, 3 over here. I think that's not enough, but the trains are large enough. How many wagons here? 10. Did I put minimum number of wagons here? I'll put it at 5 just for the sake of it, but I think the trains that are operating from this distribution office, which is loose cargo and big transport, we discussed this in the comments section. I'm missing a locomotive. I'm definitely missing a locomotive. I think we had 7 locomotives and now I have only 6 oh no, these are just broken vehicles. I'm pretty sure that they're going to the storage already. I'm just gonna go real quickly and see if I can recognize some of the trains. We have this one here delivering fabrics and clothes to the same station. Okay, I'm gonna go into the comment section straight away just because I would like to address some of the issues from there. The old Gala had really good suggestion. Let's go all the way from the beginning. The Slona train distribution office has Lukashik cargo station set to load anything. The extra trash might have come from there. Yes, I think it's correct. This train station had, I think, selected everything from the customs house. So maybe I see your point. Maybe this is where the trash came from. Even though I wanted no, but it was hazardous waste. I selected unload hazardous waste. I don't know. That doesn't matter. It's not there anymore. So this is the only thing we have exclamation point is this because it has an engine here and I cannot connect these two train stations, storage and train station together without this because this has low output and this has low input where the conveyor belt goes in. So it's gonna be exclamation point. But for now I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So now I separated all the wagons. I'm gonna just demonstrate here. We have 39 wagons. I don't know. Is this 39? That's not 39. 5 times 4, that's 20. It says here that there's 39. 19, another 19 containers. Yeah, most of them are loose cargo containers. You can see here these guys are going for the gravel. And why did you take the empty ones? Oh, because gravel ones are taken. That's fine. Alright, and the thing that I need to do, I separated these wagons totally now. Oh, here we go. Here's the 4th locomotive is here. I don't think I need 4 locomotives here, but I'm gonna go and first finish reading the reading Old Gala's comments, and then we're gonna go and play, just because it's important to address this. At least I promised I will. No, not at least. I promised I will, and it is important. So. This is where the trash could have come from. Yeah, I think it might be so, but I don't remember now how it was set up before, and maybe it came from there. I don't know, there are too many maybes when I'm playing. I never consider myself to be too stupid of a guy, that I'm gonna be making mistakes constantly, but there's like constantly seems like I'm making mistakes, or at least these games, like, it's hard to understand. I think the game is hard to understand even for the, let's call it, best of us, even though I'm not the best of us. I'm just a guy trying to have some fun. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for the next comment. Distribution office train length, it is dependent on the amount of goods required at the destination. Minimum wagons doesn't really matter. Train length does. Yeah, is about right for your setup. 125 to 150, it's about right for your setup. If your destination is set to 90%, rail distribution office will only send the train wagon enough with enough goods. I understand totally this, and I'm not gonna continue reading just because I wanna focus on the game. What I'm gonna say, like Old Gala, at least my understanding, Old Gala wanted to say that. Let me just put this one in here. And this one in here. Actually, I should have finished this because there's only one more left. Actually, there's none left. I think this is fine. And then here we need this one and and this one, right? So Olgala is saying exactly what I'm trying to do with distribution offices with other trucks that are delivering, for example, fuel or the coal for these small ones, small heating plants. So, for example, this small heating plant has capacity of 20 tons, and most of the trucks, like bigger ones, have more than 10-ton capacity. Why is this 10-ton limit important? Because if you set it to 90%, your trucks will be driving around with like 10% of the load. So lower you set like 40, 30, 50%. 50% is kind of my comfort zone because you only have 50% of coal left. Not only coal, it's about clothing, it's about everything. And just so you don't have useless trucks driving around. Now with trucks, impact is a little bit less than with trains. Why is it so? Right. I was like, why is he going from this? Anyway, it's less impact with the truck than with a train because train costs so much more, and I only have 7 trains on the whole map, and I have like, I don't know, hundreds of trucks. So one truck is way cheaper and not so impactful as the trains are. So for example, I have 4 trains here, and if all 4 trains are carrying only one wagon and I'm missing something new, something else, everything could be impacted by this. Why are they not delivering fuel? I'm pretty sure that these guys... Sorry, what the hell? This is a cargo station. My bad. I need to select the pause, border crossing, and you need to load fuel from here. I'm pretty sure that... I have a feeling that this is not all. That I need to distribute there. Okay, whatever. Let's just stick to this. Unpause. Yeah, I'm expecting now train to go to the border crossing to pick up fuel. And fuel needs to be delivered here. That's fine. And I'm expecting it to have all 4 wagons connected. And this train is going to be busy for a while, or these wagons, at least if I'm correct. Because they're gonna need to deliver a lot of fuel. There's a big tank there and not a lot of fuel in it. It's actually bone dry, so we're gonna need that. It's still not being selected. I think it takes a little bit of time for it to calculate the distances. I'm just gonna finish the comment here. So me and Olgala are on the same page. I agree with him. There's nothing what he said, like he tried to explain in details, and he did. It's absolutely better than I did, like what I presented here. Like, so try to keep your distribution offices as low as possible, as you feel comfortable, just so they can carry more. With trains, it's even more so important than with other... Oh wow, you're telling me that we didn't have a train free here? Oh, that's strange. No, we had trains. There's no trains actually being utilized. This is the only train being utilized. I don't know why other trains are not delivering, like oil, at least fuel. They could have done that. And now we have the 4 wagon, 272 tons of fuel being delivered. Anyway, regarding this point, me and Olga are on the same page. And then he said something that I didn't really fully understand. I knew the numbers, but I knew that there are numbers, but I didn't understand them. So destination percentage is 30 to 40%. I have much longer trains on my routes because of the rail distribution office will send trains with the number of wagons needed to fill destination back to 100% from 30% or 40%. Trigger point. Yeah, these percentages are trigger points and not that they will only carry enough resources to fill it to that percentage. The only problem with the lower percentage number is how low you feel comfortable of your storage being. Like if it's a food and if it's like 10%, that's a little bit dodgy because people will start starving and stuff. Using bigger modded railroad distribution office up to 400 meters, I found that the maximum length of the trains is 314 meters. Works the best, good for moving coal and iron ore, etc. Train length also depends on how much track is available for parking or turning at each destination. Yes, this is really important as well. It's how you plan your railroads. It's also important in this game. I love railroads, don't get me wrong. I just think that developers and the game stack the odds against you with understanding how the railroad works. For example, here we have train distance between the two. Let's measure it to be precise. distance between these two semaphores is 100 meters. So if we have 120 meters, let's say, if we have two trains longer than 120 meters, one of them will stop at the lights and its ass is going to be blocking these segments here. And if you get the second train that is longer than 120 meters and stops these lights because it's being blocked by the first train, it's going to be blocking this train forever. There's no resolving this situation. There is removing the semaphores, but and extending this, but you can't really have trains longer than 120 meters if you build the tracks like I did, which is not ideal for accommodating longer trains. Currently these, like this is a 10 wagon, it's a little bit longer, 3, 6, no, it's 10 wagon train here. This is less than 120 meters and it's fine for my setup. But if you want to have Australian trains, Old Gallas trains, you will have to have longer distances between these segments in order to accommodate. Not only because of the segments, but also, like Old Gala said, the end stations design on the Ulster. So the end station doesn't have to be longer than 120 meters, but the railroad connecting it to the next semaphore does have to be, because it's going to be blocking your whole train infrastructure and train system if you don't address these issues early on. I had an issue here with a shop, and I'm gonna recheck all these the little village that we have here. This is the Padalice little village that I have that is growing ever so slowly. I build more 4 more Bremerds residential buildings. These are my favorite small residential buildings. Says it's a council house, but it's 90% quality of apartments. Little house, just my favorite. Let's stick to that. And I had a hunger issue because there was not enough sellers in the shop. Now this is resolved and it should be fine. I'm just gonna double check all the other amenities that everything is working as it should. You can see that the school gym or sports facility are running at the limit, but I have a feeling that this is people who were just fed now taking care of their other needs. So I'm not gonna take this seriously. Now City Hall says that it doesn't have enough workers working here for the stats. I have my doubts about it because there's 120 unemployed. I think they were just going to have some food and other stuff. So I'm going to leave this alone for a moment until they resolve all the issues. You can see clinic. I will not increase. Actually, I might have to. Oh no, this is the limit. Okay, this is the maximum we can have. Right, so train-wise, this is it. Like moving iron, etc. Train length depending on how much track is available for parking or turning at each destination. Cheers. 36 degrees here 36 degrees Celsius in Australia. Here going to be a long hot summer. Well, hopefully you guys stay safe. I know safe in a way. I'm not just stereotypically saying that. I know how high temperatures can affect blood pressure and stuff. I used to live in Croatia, in continental part near Hungarian border, where my hometown is in the city of Osijek, where I used to study. These high temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius, which were kind of constant last few years before I moved to Ireland. A lot of people, elderly, tend to get not elderly, a friend of a friend. So I didn't know the guy, but my good friend did, and he had a stroke, and he was 34 or 5 years old, and has some, limitations now due to that. I'm having a little bit of a chemical production issue. Like I previously said, off screen I set up the new chopping area here, which should be built, but it's still not properly connected. I will just assign all the construction offices to finish this. Actually, it's only one that I need to assign, and I'm gonna double check what they're actually doing. I found a couple of issues with my way of doing things right now. I'm just gonna go and go. There we go. So they're gonna have the wood production, just a normal wood production, and I'm gonna put one bus delivering small, like Yugoslavian one, delivering people here to work, and that's it. I did plant some trees. I don't really care that much about this. I think we even have now replanting of the trees, so when this is set up, we're gonna have like just a wood, not boards, planks and stuff. I'm not gonna deal with that industry at the moment, maybe ever, but we'll see. Well, never say never, but yeah. Right, continuing on, unless you pick up point, the destination has a 2 or more different items available for pickup or drop-off, then the only one type of wagon will be used. We were discussing about how it would be good if the trains, this is old Gala's comment, how it would be good if the trains made multiple stops automatically from the distribution office. I know you can set it up on your own, but from distribution office, if they can automatically have multiple stops. But unfortunately, they don't. That's a game mechanic, but also the way I designed currently my railroad infrastructure, they wouldn't be able. So train cannot get in here and then go from this station to this one to deliver, let's say, boards or steel, and then go to this one to deliver food. It cannot do that because there's no infrastructure supporting it, train line in the opposite direction, so I didn't even plan for this. But there's no game mechanic like that. The same goes for the gravel over here, or oil that we still didn't get. It's so slow. I mean, train, yeah, it is slow, but it's a vast quantities, so it's good. Anyway, that's it. No, nothing to address at the moment. How long did I actually talk about? Oh, Jesus, 16 minutes. Wow, 16 and a half. Let's talk about the development for the future. I did, like I said, I'm building a big prison here. They're trying to build a prison. It's a song from the System of a Down. For those you who don't know, but we are trying to build a prison over here. Bigger one, because the one over here is running at capacity. Actually, it's over capacity. I'm really shockingly surprised that there's no escapes. I did not notice any escapes from the prison, but prison is 55 out of 45, so yeah, I think I also need to keep them. Oh, this truck is done for. Okay, let's go. And this is the coal distribution. This is an old, I think it was Tatra truck. I'm gonna just replenish it. I know from the top of my head. Actually, I will not. There's 3 trucks here, and they're not being used, so I'm fine with this. I wanted to redo the distribution of food for the Lukashik, our main city. I don't want to call it capital city because I don't know if it is. Oh. We have a problem here. This bus is 15 years old, doesn't have any people. I will tell it to be scrapped, and I'm gonna get a new bus here. This is a high capacity line. I'm replacing most of these lines, or all of these lines, with fast buses. Fast buses being mostly the Icarus bus. I will just go for the speed here. Buses. Icarus is the best one. We have this modded Sands. Sanos. I think that's a South American. No, Yugoslavian. Ooh, interesting. Should I go for that one? I don't remember this brand or this bus from Yugoslavia, but what else do we have here? 80 kilometers per hour. Again, capacity. What do we have capacity-wise? Icarus here. This is 63. This is 70. 66. 70. 60, 65. No, this is not acceptable. I think I'm gonna have to go for these Icarus buses. I'm gonna buy 3 of them just because we're rich now, so I don't care. I'm just gonna start replacing the big capacity buses, these Škodas that can go 65 kilometers per hour, with 50% faster trucks. Buses that have, how much do I have? 45 capacity. Maybe I should go for 2 then. Maybe I should go for 2. And I didn't stop them from going to the... Yeah, you can go to the storage because you're not going to be used, but these 2 are going to... Okay, I'll double it. I'm going to be replacing these buses ever so slowly. When they reported that they're broken, I will do so then. Tatra here is going to be recycled. I had a little bit of an issue here as well with pickup of the recycled metal scrap. And I think I still do have an issue. You can see here for some reason this... What the hell are you doing? Technical services. This guy is picking up mixed waste from here. Right, they have this one. Okay. They have this one. I will go and build them. Something about the waste. These waste containers. Build them freaking everywhere, guys. Just go... Well, actually, that's my current opinion. But go crazy with these. They are so useful. These big ones, they save you so much money. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna put it here. These are like limits. 117. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Let's go for footpath. Footpath and press yes and make it as a priority and inform me when this is finished, because it's gonna be picking up a waste from here and here. These are so good, like it doesn't matter, like this is way too much capacity for these small workplaces that they have, but it doesn't matter because whenever this is filled, one of these containers, even if it's one a year, these containers stand the Central Asian country, they are quite big in a capacity, but they can stand like that. You're not wasting your waste and it's being constantly stockpiled here. You're not creating any problems for yourself. So just build them everywhere. These, whenever you can build any containers, just build these big ones, because the truck then once a year, once every 2 years needs to come here and, you know, unload whatever it's being stockpiled there. And they're absolutely the best containers. These small ones have a problem because they actually have a really low capacity. Like in here, something is wrong with this one. No, it's not. It's fine. The most I can get from one set of containers of 4, it's 480 kilos of waste, and that means when they're full, there's gonna be a waste truck coming here to pick stuff up from here, and they're gonna take only 480 kilos of waste, and then even the smallest truck is way bigger than that we have. So technically I'm supposed to have multiple of these container stands overlapping each other. So when one is gone, the second one can be filled, so you don't have any waste, like biological waste and stuff. But it's just way too many of these container stands that you can build. These ones are absolutely the best thing ever, these big ones. And like I said, Oolykee had exactly these kind of container stands, only with 2 containers in the center of my hometown, where we deposit all the waste. Then it wasn't recycling. Now there's a little bit of recycling happening, but they were great, you know. Once every couple of weeks, once a week, a big truck would come and pick up one and the other, and that's it. I have a problem with happiness here. You can see here that it's 73%, and it shouldn't be like that. Now it's 68. 65, 68, and it's going up. You can see that we have a little bit of a pub issue. Pub should not be an issue. Why is there no... Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Beach bar only works in... Oh, son of a gun. You have indoors. Come on. Seriously? Oh, damn it. Okay, Oolykee made a mistake, or mistakes have been made. I think I'll leave the pub here for now. I'll build another one. We're gonna need multiple pubs anyway, so I'm gonna build one probably on the edge here. Some doctors. Like in Ireland, you have these pubs are like called Plowman's Pub, Ferryman's Pub, The View. Yeah, I wasn't even happy about the little pub that we have, because the capacity of alcohol is only 2 tons. We are, of course, we are heavy drinkers here in my republic. So let's tee the sucker. What about this? There we go. I think this looks nice. It's nice. No, it's too close to the substation or transformer station here. I don't know if it's healthy for you or not. I'm not going into these things like electromagnetic radiation, but all in all, this is gonna be a doctor's bar. So doctor's pub. Let's see it like this. So guy having a beer. Oh no, no excavators. Can I have a smaller pub then? Exactly the same. This one is long one, but I still need the excavator. Okay, I'll Do I want to then put the small one, like any of them? Let's see the tourist attraction ones here. Same. Ah, here we go. Astoria. Tidas. No, Tidas. What? You cannot. My T doesn't work. I cannot rotate it above. Anyway, I think this side is better anyway, so I'll just put it like this. And here I'll put the footpad because it's too short. Yes, and then high priority, and notify me when this building is done because I need to put stuff in there. This is just a small apartment building. I'm just playing around with these apartment buildings and all, so we can actually do stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is assign some of the construction projects to be constructed. So let's see here. This is a residential building. We're gonna go for a big construction office. That would be bus 3 or 4. They have tower cranes. I believe it was old Gala who gave us this idea, and he's absolutely right that tower cranes should be used as well, not only road cranes. Road cranes are absolutely best because they are the most efficient, but tower cranes look much better on the construction site. So thank you, old Gala. You changed my mind. Like I said, I often change my mind, and you made me change my mind. That's perfectly fine. I will assign this to this just to be on a safe side that we have capacity. Let's be this working. So happiness of the people. We need to go and check what they're not getting, electronics and stuff. Okay, for some reason there's no electronics here. Is there a bus delivering electronics? No. Why? Because I know the distribution office works from here. Do we have electronics here? We do. Only 3 tons of electronics. Is there trains delivering electronics here? Sorry, that trains need to go to a train station. Let's see. Do we have trains delivering electronics here? Only food, and the other one chemicals. Okay, and this one with chemicals has a 1 trail. Yeah, has a 1. We are not getting electronics here. I have a feeling that what we talked about from the beginning, that I'm gonna have to deliver electronics, electrical components, and stuff like that here by trucks rather than any other means. I have a problem also. Why are these guys not picking up the electronics? Why are they not picking up electronics from here? There is 3.3 tons of electronics. There is only vehicles associated here. It's clothing and the food. No electronics. So there's no truck coming here to pick up the electronics. And I have no idea why. I think I'm gonna have to... If I have a import distribution, that would be here. This is food import, but this is not only food. Food import, it's meat, mechanical components, electrical components, and electronics. If I give these guys... okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give them bigger vehicles. So I'm gonna go for covered hull, workshop items, total capacity and speed is important. We have commas Koholznik, I'm not dealing with those. We have commas here. Sorry, this is Yelch, and I actually wanted to take this Yelch, and it's even bigger capacity. Speed is a little bit less, but capacity is important. I'm gonna give you 2 different of these. So you're gonna get more. You're gonna get more trucks, but you will have to deliver stuff here. So all the way in the back here, you're gonna deliver this for now. For now, I will be telling you to deliver other stuff if we are missing something. I'm missing here electrical components. I'm not sure if trains are gonna deliver that, but since they're not that important for people's survival, I will leave it as it is. So for now, I'm gonna leave it as it is. I will be importing stuff by trucks, using trucks as well. So they're importing electronics. All the way in the bottom here, electronics need to be delivered, and I'm hoping that they're gonna deliver it. Well, I should have seen truck already. Oh, serviceman. This is a fixing truck. He came to fix this one. Okay. That's fine. We have two new cover hulls coming here anyway, so that should be fine. Okay. The destruction of the residential buildings around here has slowed down, so I think it's getting a little bit better, knock wood, but Let me just check here. I think I only have 2 open hull trucks that only have 4 ton of wood capacity. I think I should have bigger open hull trucks here, so I'm gonna get one big open hull. Workshop items, total capacity, something. I don't like this truck. I think. No. Here we go. I think this would be perfect. 22 tons of wood. The problem with this 22 tons of wood that my chemical plants only take 10 tons of wood. And if I even tell them to load it when it's 50%, it's gonna be like 5 tons of wood needed to be transported. So let's go again here. Fell wood. Where is it? Here. Felled tree. Capacity, speed. That would be RNM. And we can definitely use smaller ones. Unfortunately, smaller ones are... Yeah, these are smaller ones, Zills. And I already have those. Yeah. Yeah, I think solution will be to have this functioning here. I can give them one more open hull truck at least, but I think over that it would be overkill more than that. So I'm gonna go for felled tree, properly, like the truck that is supposed to... Oh, with crane, no, 10 ton capacity, 4 ton capacity and 12 ton capacity. I think I wanna go with this one. Color, yeah, that's fine. And there we go. Let's go other messages. What is this? New vehicle type, that's fine. Yelch. Too many criminals. Let's double check this one. Yeah, we should have a police station here that is functioning. It is. I think it should be. I need to check statistics of this village. Police did not come to a crime scene. It could be that the houses are not connected to the road, but will they be reporting then or not? I think I want to remove most of these houses, and the houses are small, so if you have one criminal in the house, it will greatly affect the statistics. So I don't think this should be considered. I'm gonna ignore it. And all the messages have been read, so that's fine. Let's see the happiness of our people in the cities. Oh, by the way, future development. I built the road over here in this direction. I was thinking of building a factory here, some factory. I don't even know, like either mechanical components. No, sorry, mechanical components. No, mechanical components is not worth to be produced because I'm gonna cover this real quickly. Mechanical component production, that would be here, right? Mechanical component factory. You can see here on the left hand side that mechanical components you use, you only get 60% of the mechanical components out of your steel, only 60%, and that's across the board. Only, and in some of them it's even 50% from your steel. So even if I build small mechanical component production and I import the steel, if you're not making your own steel, this is a problem. So let's say 66% to a 50%. So if you go to check the prices of steel, since I'm importing both of those things, so if we go to steel, steel is the 1000, let's say 1200 over here. 1200, and that means that the other one needs to be 1800. It's 2000 rubles. It would be barely profitable that for us to produce mechanical components. In general, in the smallest one, it's absolutely unprofitable. In the Robs one, Robs has the small one that's 50% of steel wasted. That one is not profitable. It's losing you money. The others are barely profitable. Now producing your own mechanical components, like I said, I think this would be a waste. I don't want to do this. A couple of other things that we can do is electronics assembly. We can make our own plastics, for example. That's a dirty industry. I don't like that because I wanted to build something in walking distance to the city. So some plastic industry, and but that's highly polluting, so I'm not too crazy about this, because plastics factory, you can see here, it's 13.4 tons of pollution per year. Maybe if I put it further away, but I wanted to build an industrial zone here next to the river. But I will not do that. What is happening at the moment is that our fuel consumption and production is greatly... What do I want to say here? Let's go with the consumption manpower, vehicle fuel. Here we go. Vehicle fuel for the last year. It's 14th of February. Last year we consumed 2,400 tons. 2,400 tons. And if I go to the production of resources, it's 1,000 tons for last year. 1,100 tons. So less than half of it. So what I wanted to do is actually destroy the brewery here and build another fuel refinery so we can produce more fuel. At the same time, you can see here that this guy didn't deliver enough people. He's coming back empty, and it's not gonna work at 100%. At the same time, I would like to utilize the alcohol production here, because this is what Topros, the map creator, did here already. There was a distillery here, which I would like to rebuild, but potentially not use. I'm thinking of not using this distillery because it's in a really bad place. I cannot place the silos, storage silos, anywhere around here. Like, for example, it would be good if I can have big storage silos that can deliver grain with, let's say, rails, even if I go for smaller one. Maybe like this. I can probably... I don't know. I'll explore this because I would like to deliver grain like here. And then that grain can be delivered by trains. Not from here. I mean, I will connect it because we're going to need to construct the railroad. How much is this? 3,000 tons, right? 3,200 tons is nothing. Like, literally, this vanilla alcohol production uses 30 tons per day, so 3,200. Sorry, that's 100 days. Actually, maybe it's enough. Maybe I can play with this. I'll play with this like this with you now. We're gonna need for 30 tons of crops per day. We're gonna need two farms. We're gonna need the biggest silos we have, so we're gonna need to deliver these big silos. Like, let's say that we build it. We can even do it. The problem is this. I'm planning now for the future. Let's speed this through the night so we are not bothered by this. Happiness is increasing. That's really good to see. Happiness is too low. Why is it so? 50%. Kindergarten, pub tavern. Oh, son of a gun. Let's see the other messages while we get to the... stop production. That's with wood. We have enough chemicals. Chemicals are not gonna be a problem. It just stopped production. What's with this one again? Unemployment too high. Yeah, this is a new building. Only a few people live there, so that's why it's unemployment. Oh, pause. Or sorry, slow. Let me destroy all the messages. Don't care about that. Right. So this is a new city. Do I really want to build a farm area here? Maybe yes, why the hell not? So what I was thinking about doing here is this. I'm gonna play with you a little bit. So this is just gonna be grain collection. Wait, if it's only grain collection, I can put it even a little bit further. So as you can see here, this is the city layout, and the roads are. Let me, if I can I remove the snow like this, right? So this road here and this road here are kind of limiting factors for us. If I want to continue expanding this road, we don't have to. I can literally build just fields here, and who cares? Like, I can even remove this road, it doesn't matter. But here I would have to have at least 2 big farms. So 2 big farms would be 18 of these big fields. No, 14 of these big fields each. So that would be decently sized big farm. So big pharma. This is obviously, so 24 of these fields is going to take a lot of space. So if I build it here, I'm automatically limiting the city, how it can grow in this direction. So I'm thinking about that. But then again, it's already decently sized city and it's going to grow more. So it's like 2,000 people and it's just a quarter of it. And it's not even full quarter. There's so much more space that can be filled here. So I think this city is going to be over 10,000. I think it doesn't matter if I limit it ever so slowly here. The problem again is like about the farms and delivery of the crops. So if I go for the storage here, if I do it maybe in this direction, maybe it's not gonna be so bad. I think I'm gonna have to go in this direction. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. No, it's not gonna be tricky. It's gonna be fine. Here we go. So if I go like this, and then I have 2 farms here. One farm in this area. Big farm. Gonna need a lot of vehicles here. And the second farm will have to be here, which is obviously being affected by the road. So, so I'm thinking about the similar setup like I have here. Or the same even setup like I have here. And just over there. But you can see the limitations that we have because of this railroad, which is not going anywhere. It's probably going to be even expanded. And the second thing is, I think this road here shouldn't have been built. I think I'm going to demolish this road because, yeah, I might literally just remove this road and limit the growth of the city in this direction and just build 2 big farms over here. This is what I'm thinking about now. And then we're gonna have a railroad infrastructure doing this. We can actually be... Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Tunnels. Railroad tunnel. Freaking hell. Ah, perfect. So if I go for... obviously not like that. Let's see if I can... Let's try like this. And then let's go in the opposite direction. So this is more or less how far it can go. And then make a tunnel here. From here to the other side. Something like this. The problem is I would like to have a second rail over here. So I'm going to have to play with this. I'm going to probably plan for the second rail first. Let's see. Actually, it can be on the opposite side. What about the opposite side? Oh, okay, it fits here. So let's say, I'm just demonstrating this. We're gonna have a railroad here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a better job than this, of course. And this would be delivering, this would be like small locomotives. I'm gonna play with this later. This would be small locomotives like this, F2. So, where are you? Here we go. So here, it would be these small workshop items, these locomotives. Please, 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 please have them. Damn it. Well, we have these. This is top process, I think. No, it's Romanian. Top process has only Polish ones, right? Doesn't matter. This is a mod of a really small locomotive, only 257 kilowatts. And we have this one, 169. So these are the ones I'm talking about. So you get a couple of these small trains, and they would be just hauling, like one train, literally just hauling the grain from the silo to here, silo, from silo to silo, silo to silo, and then here. The problem with this brewery is that it's not well connected, because this brewery has the it has 2 industrial connections, but they're wrongly placed. I would need them something like this, so it's connected both to this train station. That why are we? Ah, right. I need to remove this. Yeah, let them remove this first, and remove this one as well, because I really don't need either of these. So I'm gonna rebuild it, but I will rebuild it here on this hill, and I will probably, the warehouse here is gonna be only for alcohol, is gonna be rebuilt as well. This is gonna be rebuilt as it is, but the brewery is gonna be rotated. So we're gonna have a brewery or distillery here that's gonna be delivering crops from the new farms that I'm gonna build here, and this is gonna be our new alcohol production. So this is what I'm planning to do. I hope you guys are fine with that. And then future industries, I will talk about this for a few minutes, and we're gonna put this episode out of its misery. What's with you? This one is only 9 years old. Only 9 years old. Looks like everybody's really busy here. Again, if you put these containers more often in your town, your town is gonna be happier, better about it. Just telling you that. Like, yeah. Anyway. So industries. I made a not. I will be lying if I told you that I didn't know that this was happening. Oh, fire. Usually I check the fires. Fire is fine. I'm just checking all the messages that everything is fine. Everything is fine. So regarding the future industries, I didn't miss on the opportunity. I will build upon it, but I will do it off screen as well. There's more ore here that I didn't pay attention to. It would be quite profitable to have it in industries, and I think it will fit perfectly in this area. That's bauxite. There's bauxite underneath this farm area. The problem is I built a farm area over it, and I knew that it's there. I knew that it's there. When I was building it, I just didn't care. I was like, oh, that's going to be easily solvable. And I still think that it will be easily solvable. So let's talk about bauxite. So this is where I can put a bauxite mine. Just a few fields here. 70% is the cleanest one. I was thinking of getting one bauxite mine here, removing a couple of, or maybe even 3 of these fields, pushing them further somewhere so they're not in the way, and putting the just a mine here. And then aluminium industries, they can be either with conveyor belts. I can transport all this bauxite, let's say here around the waste area, and I can build the whole aluminium industries here. So bauxite mine needs 45 people. Of course, it's going to have to be directly delivered here, which is not a problem. City is quite close, and then aluminium industries outside of the city in this direction. So this is something that I'm planning to do as well. Potentially, I'm going to have to remove these 2 fields that are, one of them is big, one of them is half of it, so it's not that big, and a couple of these 2, maybe even all 3 of these smaller fields. I can push smaller fields more in, let's say, this direction here, and then 2 big fields can be just in the extension here, and we will have all the free space for the conveyor belts that we need. So potentially this is something that I might do first. Just because it's February, so I can move the fields. Well, yeah, let's do this now. So the sowing season didn't start yet. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this right now on screen to show you how I usually do these things. So I already made a decision how I would like to move these. By the way, that I can move these fields. That I will move these fields. Wait, what? Why are not removing the fields? Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. They just need to be removed. This needs to be empty land anyway. They say that there's something on the fields, like mixed waste. That's probably fertilizer or something. I have no idea. This game is stupid sometimes. I'll just remove this. Oh, this one works, and this one works as well. For some reason, those 2 small fields are just... shit. Broken. I'll leave them as it is. And now I need to put 3 new fields. I said that I'm going to do one over here. Yes, it removed it. Perfect. That's exactly what I need, and that's all that I need. So I'm going to remove this connection, road connection to the fields. I'm going to rotate these. I'll actually lock them in place. Let's see. This is fine. Just to have it a little bit tidier. There we go. So we have 3 new medium fields. This is what I call usually small fields, but because they're smaller than the big fields, but they're just medium fields. And we need 2 new big fields. This one can stay. We removed 2 big fields from here. We're gonna go and put a couple of big fields over at the end here. Big fields. 1, and then rotate twice. I think I want to place it here in whatever the situation is. And I'm going to put mud roads initially, but we'll see. I'm going to have to upgrade that later on. So do it like this and like this. Right, that's it. No, that's not it. That's not it. I want to fix this properly. So fixing this properly is removing all the fields from here, because you need to put your small fields first, or medium fields. So these are 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. We have 9 tractors there anyway, and then we have big. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I am missing 2 fields. I think I need to have 6 small ones and 12 big ones. Oh, that's it. I just miscounted. So it's 14 altogether, like counted as 14 big fields. So there we go. This is where I will be eventually, maybe on screen, maybe off screen, I will be placing aluminium bauxite mine here. And potentially just a conveyor belt system going all the way here. Oh, that's going to be just delivering bauxite here. I think we should have enough... Sorry, I think we should have enough space here for more than one mine, just in case we need it, so I can plan for that. Like, unlike so far, I can actually try to place one here, and then second one maybe over here. I can see that it's a little bit lesser quality, but this is what I'm thinking about doing. Anyway, so this is the future of development that I'm gonna have around here, and I hope you guys approve this. The fields are removed. I can build the aluminium industries whenever I want. I just need them to... I have no idea what... So, well, I don't know what like what the hell is this? Like, what are they removing from these fields? But yeah, anyway. So this is space open for the aluminium industry, bauxite mining and aluminium industry, which can also be connected to the train system. I can plan that if I want to export bauxite, aluminium oxide, or alumina, or whatever I want to export. We'll play around with that. And then the farming area here, that would be for alcohol production, and at the same time, when alcohol production is done, then I will stop alcohol production here and turn this into more biodiesel, biofuel. But you saw that we are producing only 1,060 tons of fuel from this one, and we are consuming 2,400, so even the second refinery wouldn't be enough for biofuel. We would have to have more than that, but at least it would offset the some of the imports. We still have to import, and I'm happy that we need to import, that we have train for importing now. I don't think we're gonna be importing fuel with the... I don't think we're gonna have to import fuel with the trucks, because the whole new part of the country is gonna have everything distributed, imported by trains and distributed by the local industry. And then this fuel here that's produced is gonna be used for these industries. It's, I think, automatically it's gonna offset the imports. Right, I have nothing else to add. I'm done here, so I'm gonna shut up now and say thank you for watching. We're losing money. Why are we losing money? We're probably because I didn't export any coal, because I was playing around with the distribution of that, and we are importing crap load of fuel. I'm assuming that that's the fault here. But happiness is 74%, which is the only thing important. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.